Mark Rogers TV getting you set for Notre Dame spring camp, which opens later this week with the spring game later in April, April 22nd. Kevin Sinclair from Slap the Sign, always helping us break down Notre Dame football as we check out the running backs. And obviously, Josh Adams seems to have the number one spot locked down. Torian Folston moving on and hoping to catch on with an NFL team after he rushed for 1,700 yards and 11 touchdowns. Adams coming into his junior season, Kevin, almost 1,000-yard back last season, who caught 21 passes.
Yes, Josh Adams is a dynamic running back, in my opinion. He's a long guy. He's a little bit different the way he's built physically as a running back. He's not as compact. He's a really good receiver out of the backfield. He had a really good season in his freshman year. Last year he had a pretty good season, but he was banged up. But in the final game against USC, he rushed for over 100 yards, and he was really pounding the rock well, and he finally looked healthy. So I think with a healthy Josh Adams this year, they got that whole new strength and conditioning staff. He's probably going to be a beast out there. Also, Dexter Williams, the backup running back. He was the third-string running back last year. Torian Folston's moved on. Dexter Williams came out last year early in the season, and he had some explosive plays, and he looked really, really good. But for whatever reason, he didn't get back out there and get many plays. Fans were blowing up about that all on message boards and that. So anyhow, he's going to get his shot this year. And also, who I'm actually the most excited about the running backs is Tony Jones Jr. He comes out of IMG Academy, the #1 program in the country. He's about a good 6 foot, 6'1", about 225 pounds. He maybe could get bigger, and I think he might end up being the new Robert Hughes that they used to have, that big rumbling back. He picks up the blitz really well, and he catches the ball well out of the backfield. Brian Kelly really praised him during last summer camp. I think he's going to be really good. They're going to have some really good backfield there next year.
Yeah, Dexter Williams in particular against Syracuse, 8 carries for 80 yards is one big game, but as you mentioned, only got the rock 8 times and was obviously making some big plays as Notre Dame gets set in the running game. We'll obviously talk offensive line at some point, but as we cap off the running backs, you feel good about the running game in general?
I do. Last year, the offensive line, I mean, we won't get into the whole thing right now. They sort of lacked cohesion, they with a lot of new starters there, and they had moved McGlinchey over to left side, all of those sort of things. I think the running game is going to be really good. Chip Long's that new offensive coordinator, and he wants to have a run-first, play-action type offense. They have 5 former All-American tight ends. I think they're going to establish a running game early, and they're going to really push people around there next year.